Let's talk about sex, baby! Hey folks, Laci Green here for DNews. The number of people sext messaging is through the roof. I'm just kidding, it's not through the roof. It's like almost through the roof. In a recent study, 78% of college students admitted to sending sext messages. What's a sext message? For those of you not in the know, sexting is when you send smoking hot text messages to someone. It's kind of like old school phone sex, except in text form. About half the time, sext messages include sexually suggestive pictures as well. And while lots of students are sexting, the rates for those under 18 drops off significantly. Only 4% of those between the ages of 12 and 17 have sent sexually suggestive pictures to someone, but 15% say they've received them. In what is quite possibly the silliest question science has ever asked, a new study published in the journal Cyberpsychology, Behavior, and Social Networking sought to answer the question, why do people sext? Really? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess it's partially because, we'll call it genital tingling. Scientists found that the vast majority of those who send sext messages are in a relationship with the other person, so it's basically another way that people are getting sexual with their partner in the 21st century. What's interesting though was that the researchers found a big divide in how people experience sexting. Men were more likely to report positive outcomes. It's sexy, it makes me feel excited, it makes it easier to flirt. While women were more likely to report negative outcomes, saying things like it makes me feel embarrassed and sexting is uncomfortable. So why could that be? The leading researcher on the study believes this to be in part a result of the double standards facing women when it comes to expressing their sexuality. It's much more accepted and even encouraged for men to be openly sexual, whereas for women it's more shameful. Women may also be uncomfortable because that double standard means that they're going to face more consequences should the other person violate their privacy and distribute those pictures without their permission. Women are more likely to bear the brunt of cyberbullying, social humiliation, and psychological distress, as we've seen with cases like Amanda Todd. The researchers also say that reports of embarrassment and discomfort suggest that some people may be pressuring others to sex when they don't want to, which is definitely not cool. Still, even though messed up stuff like this does happen, the study found relatively few situations where participants reported negative consequences from sexting. The researchers say issues of cyberbullying and peer pressure are something that more studies should look into. So, folks, let me know what you think about sexting down below or on Twitter @DNews, and be sure to subscribe to catch more DNews science updates.